everyone, welcome back. Today I'm excited to take you along on our last plant-based grocery haul of 2024. This one's special because it's a mix of H-Mart, Walmart, and Sam's Club. So stick around because we're diving into some amazing finds and I'll give you tips on how we use them in our meals. H-Mart has quickly become one of our favorite spots. Their unique produce and incredible selection of mushrooms make it a game changer for recreating some of our favorite dishes. As soon as we walked in this week, we spotted a 6-pack of organic roasted chestnuts on sale for $9.99. Such a fun and healthy snack to keep on hand. Their fruit selection is next level too, with fresh persimmons, Korean pears, sugar beet apples, and Fuji apples all beautifully displayed. The Hello Kitty cookies caught my eye, but sadly they weren't vegan, so back they went. I love that H-Mart carries jackfruit already prepped and ready to use. It's a great meat alternative for stews, curries, and tacos because it soaks up a ton of flavor. Another reason I adore shopping here is the variety of rare produce like mangosteen, June plums, fresh cranberries, dried persimmons, white dragon fruit, and pomegranate, which inspires me to add new flavors to our meals. Adding more plant diversity is great for gut health, so finding these treasures feels like a win-win. The mushrooms, though, are the real showstoppers. This week, I stocked up on oyster mushrooms. My family loves these fried or grilled because they have an awesome meaty texture that's really hard to find in other natural foods. We also grabbed okra for a potato and okra curry, along with some squash and eggplant for a hearty vegetable lasagna. H-Mart never disappoints with its surprises. This time, I noticed banana flowers, banana stems, and even rhubarb. Before heading out, I snagged some fresh cilantro and green onions, which we use in almost every meal, and of course, a bag of Idaho potatoes. H-Mart is the only place I can find these. We couldn't resist trying a yellow pomelo for the first time, and even though we're plant-based, we still love admiring the bakery selection. Their cakes are so colorful and beautifully designed. H-Mart also sells kitchen appliances and cookware. We admired this adorable tea set, and on our way out, we picked up a bamboo sushi roller to help with our homemade sushi nights. We also grabbed some green tea roasted seaweed, which is a weekly staple for us. Lastly, we grabbed our latest obsession, ginger chews. This week, we decided on 3 flavors: mango, lychee, and pineapple coconut. At H-Mart, we spent a total of $130.46. Next up was Walmart. I'll be honest, most of the produce here isn't as fresh or locally grown as we'd like, but we did grab a bag of organic rainbow kale for salads and smoothies. I also picked up Follow Your Heart mozzarella cheese for pizza nights, chow cheese for grilled sandwiches, and some firm and super firm tofu. Plant-based egg roll wrappers and veganese also made it into our cart, along with our favorite Thai dumplings to pair with homemade stir-fry. We grabbed organic bananas and grapefruit here just in case Sam's Club didn't have them, plus some pantry essentials like kosher pickles without artificial dyes and organic Dijon mustard. We usually skip the candy aisle, but this week we decided to treat ourselves and picked up some plant-based almond and sea salt Hershey's chocolates, along with plant-based Reese's cups made with oat chocolate and peanut butter. I always stock up on a few cans of Cento crushed tomatoes for my homemade pizza and pasta sauces. Our go-to pasta is Rao's because of its minimal ingredients, so we picked up some fusilli and linguine. This week, my kids wanted some lasagna, but since Rao's didn't have any, we opted for Barilla's lasagna instead. Beans are another staple we always restock on. This week, it was red kidney beans, and we usually alternate between lentils, chickpeas, black-eyed peas, depending on what we're low on. Being a plant-based family, you'd think the grocery store would be our playground, but no. It's always a shock how many things we can't buy. These days, even plant-based products are sneaking in artificial flavors and preservatives, so we end up treating entire aisles like they're lava and just skip them altogether. This week, I grabbed some organic refined coconut, which we use for our homemade cookies and muffins, and we never go a week without picking up some oat milk dark chocolate chips for cookies, s'mores, and other desserts. We're also always finding ourselves restocking on hemp hearts that we use for our smoothies and breakfasts. For baking, I restocked on King Arthur's flours. They are pricier, but I feel better using them because they're free of unnecessary ingredients. We skipped the bread aisle since we make everything from scratch now, buns, tortillas, you name it. I did grab some grape and strawberry spreads for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and some Bob's Red Mill organic oats. With all the talk about glyphosate and oats, it's tough to decide, but they're just too versatile to skip entirely. This aisle right here, we steer away from. It's like everything here, the cereal, cookies, crackers, chips, are all poison for the kids. The only thing I grab here is a jar of salsa, which I use to complement my homemade pico de gallo. It has minimal ingredients, so I grab this to make things a little bit easier on taco nights. The only chips we buy from Walmart these days are these gluten-free hippie chickpea chips. My kids like all the flavors, barbecue, white cheddar, and nacho, but it's too bad they come in such small sizes for such a large price tag. And since everything is better with butter, I'm always grabbing a few tubs of this earth-balanced, soy-free, plant-based yogurt for meals. My husband was actually showing me that even these plant-based butters are full of extra preservatives, so I may need to go back to making our plant-based butter from home. We always pick up frozen fruit for our smoothies, and this week we went with tropical fruit and mixed berry bags. And as tempting as the plant-based meats are, we try to refrain from buying these on the regular and only do so on special occasions because they're overly processed and full of sodium, which is counterintuitive to our health journey. Since we have growing kids at home, we're always stocking up on the silk soy flavored yogurts to give them some extra protein and calcium. Our grand total at Walmart was $319.56, and off we went to our last and final destination, Sam's Club, where we stocked up on some more essentials. Their eco-friendly plant-based laundry detergent is a must, and we grabbed our jumbo box of toilet paper because, let's face it, a plant-based diet keeps our digestion moving. We also picked up a box of coconut water for smoothies. And while we can get some beans from Walmart, if we're ever in need of black beans or pinto beans, we grab them from Sam's because we get a much bigger bang for our buck with these 12-pound bags. I also restocked on brown sugar and organic cane sugar for our homemade lemonade and baked goods. We also buy whole almonds from here for our homemade almond milk, but they also have sliced almonds, pecans, black walnuts, and shelled walnuts, which we pick up whenever we're low on our stash of nuts. We picked up a 10-pound bag of onions, colored peppers, and seedless cucumbers, and then grabbed 2 bags of asparagus, which are a great side when roasted with a little olive oil, salt, pepper, and lemon juice. Honeycrisp and Fuji apples, Bartlett pears, avocados, lemons for homemade lemonade, kiwis, and a big bag of red grapefruit also made it into our cart. We also found some strawberries that we'll dip into some chocolate for a fun treat, and also picked up some green and black grapes. We really love these Brussels sprouts as an alternative to cabbage. Sam's sells baby Bella and white button mushrooms, which I pick up from time to time, depending on what's on our menu for the week. I always pick up this large box of organic baby spinach and large bag of romaine lettuce for our salads, sandwiches, and smoothies. And even though we try to stay away from processed plant-based meats, I do pick up these Beyond Burgers, which are a healthier option when compared to Impossible Burgers and some of the other processed meats on the market. We also grab these Better Nut bars, which my family likes, and I don't mind these since they give them some extra protein. And I also grab these non-GMO Nature's Bakery fig bars, which come in blueberry and raspberry flavors. These are a great sweet treat with minimal ingredients, so I'm a fan. I'm also obsessed with these red quinoa chips, which I always serve up alongside my homemade bean chili, and we grab these wavy chips, which only have 3 ingredients. They're definitely not healthy, but they hit the spot when we need a good simple potato chip. In total, we spent $311.07 at Sam's Club, and just like that, our last grocery haul for 2024 is complete. Thanks for tagging along, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more plant-based family adventures. Till next time!